Alright folks, welcome to this exciting video where you once again join me exploring history in the wild countryside of Scotland. And today we've come to a location that I was at more than a year ago, and probably like a good few hundred videos ago. And this is like at the Stracathro Airfield from World War II. It was a training airfield, and this is actually the old fuel storage area at this end of the airfield. And it's one of the coolest little air raid shelters here that we've come to look at in today's video. The cool thing about this air raid shelter is there's actually, when they've built it in 1943 I believe it is, they've actually scored in their names and like the date, which is a unique feature for one of these bunkers, and it's the sort of thing that we'll love to find on a video. As you can see, it's still pretty overgrown from like the summer conditions, but yeah, look at this folks. This must have been where they piped, I'm not sure if they piped the fuel in here for the aircrafts or if they brought it in trucks to maybe the roadside and then piped it into tanks. But this would have been the air raid shelter for the people involved with that side of things. And I just thought it's cool to come back here for a short little video, document more World War II history, almost forgotten in the wild landscape of Scotland here. And most of the airfield now is reclaimed as like farmland, so it's cool just to see a wee corner like this with a little bit of history hidden in it. And maybe in a few years the farmer will reclaim more of this land and history like this can just get deleted. That's why it's so interesting to come and see it and document it. At one time, this structure that you can see in front of me here would have been covered with earth and probably like grass as the years went on. And that's why the air pipes on the top, there would have been two of them, and like that's the reason they're so high. You can see like that lookout there, there was a ladder on the inside at that end, and that was where they would have obviously stuck their head out to check the coast was clear, or maybe to fire off a few shots. But I'm sure it's around that side that the writing is with the soldiers where they've scored it in. Let's see if we can find it folks. Straight away here as we turn up on the site, let's just see. I can't even remember exactly where it is, so it's cool to come back and try and find it once again. Oh, look at this folks, we found it here. See, sometimes we're writing, when it comes to names and stuff, it's almost easier to see it on the camera and on the screen than what it is with the human eye. Look, 1941, and I just can't quite see what that says. There you go folks, crazy World War II history right there. And look, what does that say there folks? That's another name, look, A. Suter. Just think, when they put this cement in 1941, the world was at war, Great Britain was at war, and like they were doing all this stuff to defend the country, and it was crucial, it was all a crucial part of defending the country. And just think nowadays it's obviously obsolete, it's not needed, and it's just an abandoned little structure here in the middle of this total mad landscape. It just blows my mind to think of the history and the time that's passed since a thing like this was put in. Look, it's got a metal bracket on the side, maybe for like an antenna or an aerial. Look, the metal bracket goes away in there and it's properly bolted to the structure. I wonder if, oh look, it's been, look, there's another bolt there folks. So that's a detail I hadn't noticed the last time I came here. That's been a metal bracket up over. Yeah, I'm just checking all this out because there was maybe even more that I missed the last time. Here's an interesting one. See, it's hard to even read this one nowadays, which is a shame. But look, it's been carved in like a scroll. You can see the shape of the paper. And then the writing there, it's just so weathered. I'll try and record it the best I can there, but it really is hard to see it with the human eye here. I think this is a date, 1941 potentially, and the scroll's harder to even see here, but it is just slightly visible. See that folks, it's little details of history like that we're documenting here, and I just love it. Okay, it's just crazy to imagine the history involved with a structure like this. And check out the sunset here in the background. This is a Friday evening adventure, and that's how it's just a kind of short local walkabout. Kind of had forgotten about this kind of building. I thought, when I remembered about it, I thought it's so cool to come back and see if it's changed. Or sometimes stuff like this just falls down. And I can see cracks and stuff in the cement. We'll go and take a look on the inside of it. In one of the last videos I went to that World War II building, and if you remember back, it had the same shaped door here, which was designed obviously to deflect the blasts. On this one here, like, you can see the remains where the metal door was attached on. And like I've said on previous videos, that was so it could not be like left open. It would always fall closed against the structure. And it was a metal door on the outside here. There's an interesting bit there, folks, check that out. There's actually a bit cut out. I'm not sure if that was maybe something to do with the lid up there, or it could have been maybe just when they were constructing it. And all these bits of wood were maybe separate kind of little bits of the structure. And look at this, it's similar to the ones which we've seen at the Montrose airfield, which are now blocked up. It's cool this one's still here and we're able to come and record it. Like, you see where the internal wooden door has been. Like, there's a wee snail just chilling there nowadays. And then this outside wall there, that's to prevent blasts if there had been an explosion. If a bomb had dropped there, or even if a bomb had hit the fuel tanks, which were at one time there, it would have been crazy. Wow, look, there's the remains of another, well, where the latch would have been going in. It's crazy to see that, folks. Yeah, there's a strange bit at the back. I'm not sure if it was like for them to go to the toilet when they were in here. Is it unusual, folks? It looks like an original feature here. It's like there's been a drain there, like almost a urinal, and then it's gone along and into that drain out there. And then it was maybe piped away from this place. And it's still got the original white paint. Wow, what a scene, folks. The light in here is not good, unfortunately. And that, I've like left the torch in the car, so it's crazy. I don't know how well this even comes out. Check it out, folks, we'll head back around. The crazy thing that I was wanting to document was that history, like, written into the stone, and we've managed to do that. Look, there's a part of the old door latch. Look at that, folks, World War II door latch right there. Yeah, it's insane. I wonder if it was painted with the white paint in this end as well. See, there's been multiple doors, because there's been another one here. Yeah, and it's just the home to like birds and stuff nowadays. Oh look, there's a footprint in when the cement's been poured. That's the original footprint from 1941, folks. The person that constructed this, they've been in a hurry to get inside there. Look at that. Oh, it's maybe been a fence. That'll be like what we've seen. There's been barbed wire and stuff tied around it potentially, and it's like what we saw at the other end with the other bit of angle iron there. Yeah, these are all just poured, the cement's poured against like wooden shuttering. This is crazy, folks. I'm going to climb up and show you the top feature. Whoa! The camera just fell down there. I do apologise. I do apologise to the viewers for that there. The camera just fell over. Look at this insane old like air intake. That gives you an idea of the height the soil would have been. The soil didn't only protect it from the blasts, but also it covered it from the air, so it was harder to see. Look, there's another air pipe. Oh, so there's actually been 3 when I was thinking that there would just be 2. Oh, folks. And then a crazy thing with this end of the bunker here, look. Over the years, some gamekeeper or whatever has filled it with his old shotgun shells. Maybe after the shoots. All that looks so old. It was probably back in the 50s and the 60s. After the war. Looks like they've just been throwing that stuff in. But it's cool to see these old iron rungs. Just think, World War II construction here of this building. It's a madness. Maybe they could peek out these holes each direction around the top of the cement. Yeah, that's interesting, folks, because if you think about, and they've scored all this stuff in, like the boy Suter and the other soldiers, all that's been covered up with earth for years and years. Again, it's been forgotten and lost, and only now it's like uncovered. But the other thing is, now it's facing like up to the sky. It's going to just disappear and get lost to nature and time. Videos like this will be the thing that keeps the history alive. Anyway, folks, that's been a short video, but it's been cool just coming back here and refreshing the memory. I'm not sure if they had tanks like above the ground here for the fuel, or if they were on the surface, but the bunker here must have been for the people that was caring for this end of the airfield. And the airfield was in operation, I believe. It must have been when they built it in 1941, all the way up till 1948. Wow, I'm seeing crazy spiders in their webs here. Wow, here we go, folks. Real nature. Crazy adventures. Yeah, another World War II one, folks. But I'm going to end it here. It's been a short one, but it's been cool. I'll be back very soon with the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Look at this. I thought initially it was a bullet, but I believe it's maybe a hinge. It's like a last minute find on the video here before I end it. But yeah, folks, I'll be back very soon with the next one. We'll see you soon.